No, it's federal property.
Observe and report.
I just called
Perfect. Appreciate you.
VA police.
Perfect.
On their way.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I would like for you and both.
Well, when the VA police come, if it's under threat of arrest, we will leave peacefully. We're not going to get physical. You can ask.
So, can I ask you to leave?
You can absolutely ask to leave.
I ask you guys.
And I'm going to
to
respectfully decline.
You already called me?
Well, why are you more concerned about him calling the police and me peacefully explaining why I'm here? Sir, I'm talking to her. You're dismissed.
Yes, because it's now becoming.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
You're giving him very hostile.
You're dismissed.
It's now becoming disruptive.
Your other guy came and bumped into our guy. Who's hostile?
I didn't see anything.
Well, he did. I saw it. I saw it.
And I ask you guys to please
Can we
not go
take
upstairs.
yourself
or anything.
conversation?
I'm willing to talk to you if you can ask him to step back a little
Okay,
bit.
let me talk to him. Thank you.
So again,
Can you not record me, please?
This is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous.
U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, no guns, knives, other weapons allowed.
Can you ask me, please? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can y'all ask me?
Fuck you. Oh my God. Easy, lady.
Excuse me. Y'all can stop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
This is a public building, ma'am. This is a public building. We're in a public lobby. We're not in.
Federal building inside.
Yeah, public. Do your job. Observe and report.
Phil, call San Jose PD, please.
Yeah, actually, yes.
So these guys trying to get physical, trying to violate his civil rights. I could be wrong. I'm going to double. Sir, I'm talking. Lower your tone. I'm pretty sure I saw you bump into him. You bumped into him.
No, you
Slow your roll.
We've already asked.
You work for me. Slow
You're
down.
trying to do.
Slow
You're
down.
trying to commit an argument. I'm not
Then
arguing.
you know what? Then
I've asked you to
why be in the
politely
argument then?
leave.
Exit the argument and leave.
You cannot go upstairs if you don't have an appointment.
Man. Did you used to
You
play
cannot go upstairs or upstairs, sir.
So security, we're just in the public area. We're not here to bother anyone, guys.
It's not a public area. We don't need you in here because you're supposed to. You cannot.
Sir, we're conducting business. Where does it say that citizens cannot come into public building, in the public lobby? Come on now.
You can't video in here.
As a veteran, sir, you should respect our rights. Didn't you fight for these rights? The First Amendment, freedom of press. Did you not fight for those rights?
Why are you doing this?
Did you fight for our rights? Yes or no? Are you a veteran?
No, I'm a citizen.
So you see, that's why you don't know them. That's probably why you don't know these rights.
I don't care what you say. All I know is that
Many men, sir, with all due respect, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Just hear me out. Many men and women fought for these rights that you're trying to violate. Sir. All right, guys, let me pause it just for a moment. I want to make one thing crystal clear. That number one, I have much respect for all the men and women who fought and sacrificed for our country. Number two, we're not here to bother anyone getting help or services, nor were they our target. However, when we're having interactions with the security and they inject themselves into the conversation, my hands are tied. Number three, we're only here to exercise our rights, peacefully walk around this public building, take some pictures and video, and be on our way. Number four, if the point of contact in the front desk and the security were trained properly, this whole situation could have been avoided. But once they start exacerbating the situation and basically start getting all riled up, then all the people around start getting all riled up. I guarantee it 100%. If when we entered that building, peacefully taking pictures and video in the public common areas, if the security would have remained calm, cordial, and respectful, then none of the people around them would have got all riled up. It would have been like, oh, they're just taking pictures, and probably would have came over and even told us some great stories. That being said, we definitely need to do some retraining with our public employees, especially the ones that are responsible for interacting with members of the public. Let's continue. Sir, we're just recording peacefully. We're not. You never watched the news? Said we're an asshole because we're recording.
He's on the phone with the police.
Hi there.
Hello.
One guy just walked upstairs.
I think that's all.
He just called PD.
I'm gonna go get him so I can get him out.
No, you're not gonna go no get nobody.
So we can get him out of here. Or get him.
Are you guys currently?
Are you a supervisor? Are you a supervisor?
Yeah, working operations
What's your name?
here?
Operations?
Yeah.
Pia?
And how can I help you?
So yeah, we're just peacefully recording, trying to work on a story. This guy got physical and started bumping into my partner here. That's not
Okay,
acceptable
so it's
behavior.
not, it's-
This is federal property, which is public.
No, it's federal property.
Observe and report.
I just called
Perfect. Appreciate you.
VA police.
Perfect.
On their way.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I would like for you and both.
Well, when the VA police come, if it's under threat of arrest, we will leave peacefully. We're not going to get physical.
we actually don't allow
I actually
filming.
got.
You don't have to allow, but it might be your
I actually
policy.
got somebody.
So our Constitution. Let me talk one at a time. I'm willing to answer your questions. I'm willing to answer yours. I'm willing to answer yours, but one at a time. So our
Let me say something and I'll leave.
what is that?
People that come to this building ask not to be photographed
And sir-
in many instances. So you get permission to do that.
So let me just tell you,
I
sir.
don't want to
Let me
have
start
you
by saying thank you for your service.
I'm not giving you any rights.
So here's the thing: if you don't want to be recorded, don't inject yourself into my video footage. You're not my target,
Walk
sir.
along, you're doing
So just to clarify,
What is your target?
when I say target, meaning I'm working on the story on the VA in general. I'm not here to get confidential.
veteran?
Are you a veteran?
I don't answer personal
you a
questions.
vet?
I don't answer personal questions.
Are you
We're
a veteran?
asking, are you a veteran?
I don't answer personal
security
questions.
here.
You said
I don't answer
jack
personal.
off?
You can ask.
So, can I ask you to leave?
You can absolutely ask to leave.
I asked you guys
And I'm
to
going to
leave kindly.
respectfully decline.
You already called PD?
Yes, I already called VA police.
So you don't even want to hear what I say. You just want the police to come and
No, I'm
remove.
just wondering
They're
if you
coming,
called.
they're
I'm
coming.
You know, you're opening
listening to
yourself up to a civil litigation.
listening to
So, well, why are you more concerned about him calling the police and me peacefully explaining why I'm here?
disturbing
Sir, I'm
veterans.
talking to her. You're dismissed.
Yes, because it's now
not
becoming.
You're just.
Sir, I'm talking to her. You're dismissed.
Yes, because it's now becoming.
You're just.
Lord, gee, well, you know what? I'm tired of your presence. Dismissed.
Sir, I'm talking to her. You're dismissed.
Yes, because it's now
I'm not
becoming.
You're
it's
dismissed.
now-
You're dismissed.
You're giving him very
It's
hostile.
You're
now,
dismissed.
It's now becoming disruptive.
Your other guy came and bumped into our guy. Who's
I
hostile?
didn't see anything.
Well, he did. I saw it. I
I'm
saw it.
sorry. And I asked you guys to please
Can we
leave, not go
take
upstairs.
yourself
or anything.
conversation
I'm willing to
outside?
talk to you if you can ask him to step back a little
Okay,
bit.
let me talk to him. Thank you.
So again,
Can you not record me, please?
I already got your name badge. Don't worry. I'll check it out later. It's public information. So, anyways, let's start fresh.
Okay.
I'm just a guy with a camera.
Okay.
I'm peacefully recording in our public lobby. We're not here to go in restricted areas. We're not here deliberately to try to get anyone's personal information. And honestly, let me just explain, and then you can say what you want to say. If there's any personal or private information that I can see from public, then you guys are not doing your job, because you guys, the onus falls on you and you alone to keep that information private. So I have a right to record. It's our First Amendment. Not only is it lawful, it's constitutionally protected. Freedom of press. I'm working on a story. That's it. Once we're done, we'll be on our way. That makes sense?
It makes sense, and I.
I'm
get
talking to
what-
her,
I get
sir.
what
You're dismissed.
I get what you're trying to say, but we also have our own policy here, so I need to.
Policy,
I need
but
to
not law.
contact, I need to contact my superiors and see. She's coming.
And let them know, just so you know, we were peacefully recording. This gentleman right here, he bumped into one of our people here.
No, he was running into the elevator. I asked him not to go in there. Don't.
You can ask, but I saw you bump into him. You got
Don't- I
physical.
know
Did he
exactly
touch
what
you?
you're doing, okay?
Yeah, I was walking to the elevator and he ran into me to block me. That's
No,
what
I didn't. All I did was go like this. You're the one that was running.
Sir,
into
many
the
men and
elevator.
women fought for our country for these rights that we're exercising. For you to try to impede them is unconstitutional. Sir, I'm starting to wonder what country you fought for.
I fought for this country, not for assholes like you.
So seriously, no, as a supervisor, what's the issue? If we're not going in restricted areas,
Doing all four
The
jobs.
issue is that
We're not
for
tr-
us,
we're not
we
sticking
don't
cameras in
allow-
people's
we don't allow
faces.
Filming, especially of veterans, this is privacy.
we're doing our best to keep them off. But like I said, if he comes up and starts getting into it, we can't control that.
I came
But we're not, like, if someone was sitting down here, I'm not here to record them.
both of you guys kind of blocked me.
Man, before you walk away, you said you guys have a policy. Can you recite that?
Yeah, let me see if I can go to your.
Yeah, can you get that policy for us, please? That'd be great.
So this gentleman doesn't believe in our Constitution.
And if you feel that you can take photographs.
I do. This is America.
I dare you.
This is America.
I dare you to put my photograph out
It's already
public
speak out.
after I told you I'm in a protected area.
Sir, you're being live streamed as we speak. Get it that you probably forgot the Constitution. It's been a while. Sir, you didn't have to inject yourself into our video.
Because I see you staging this and get on.
Peacefully,
security guard.
peacefully.
Yeah?
We're peacefully taking pictures.
We came here peacefully. This guy and the other guy tried to stop
They
us.
don't want people photographing patients.
We're not here to record individuals.
We have a right to protect people like you.
People that exercise their rights?
You're not exercising right.
You don't know our First Amendment?
You're infringing.
You don't know our First Amendment, sir? I appreciate your service, but you're trying to violate, you don't seem to understand the Constitution. I really, truly appreciate your service.
People in this building are protected for being photographed because of the nature of the treatment that they get.
We're not in those rooms watching you get treatment, sir.
You're watching us go out.
In a public area? What's the difference if I record you here or out in the parking lot?
Public area into the
But what's the difference if I...
Those doors.
But how are you going to get home?
The other side.
Sir, how are you going to get home? You're going to have to go out in the public and I'll still see you anyways.
Well, you take my feet out there.
You guys, if you are escalating this, at least let's de-escalate.
Yeah, tone it down.
Jack off. I'm being treated for PTSD. If I wasn't sitting here, I'd be throwing you out of the fucking place. You got that?
So you would physically violate my
I have
rights?
PTSD, I'm treated for it, and now you're photographing me.
Sir, because you came to us.
No, I keep out the goddamn elevator. You forgot to
And I didn't start recording you until you injected yourself into it. It's truly sad when someone that fought for our country, guys, doesn't understand our constitutional right to peacefully work on a story without being harassed. We're exercising our rights, but yet we're the bad guys because we don't let them violate our rights. Unreal, guys. Sir, I saw you.
You were running into the elevator.
He has a right to go in the elevator.
defend myself. I'm just fair warning.
He has a right to go in the elevator.
You're not the only one that would defend himself, okay?
Who do you think would win, though? That's the important
You
thing.
gotta respect your elders, dude.
You gotta respect.
We do respect you, but don't bump into us. Just be nice.
Oh, come on, give me a
Respect should be
break.
given there.
Hey, ma'am, you can't record.
Ma'am, no recording in here. If you're recording, you remember that's against the rules?
Here, ma'am.
Are you recording?
Just told us we couldn't record it.
Ma'am, you're breaking the rules.
You're offending.
You're breaking the rules.
You're breaking the law.
Somebody right now.
Show me.
I don't need to show you anything.
I got your name tag. We're good.
That's fine.
There's a camera right above you. I'll request that footage.
Sir,
You're violating our rights.
I wasn't even recording you until you came into our
Do you have
video.
permission to record in here?
Do I need permission
You do.
to exercise my First
do.
Amendment?
Fuck your personal feelings.
So you fought for our country, but you say fuck our First Amendment.
No. You.
Our First Amendment.
You.
What happens when you go to
I
Disneyland?
got PTSD and you're aggravating the hell out of me.
Well, then disengage. Go back over
You're
there.
disengaged.
Yeah.
You're picking on the people.
We're not
Take
trying to
care
pick on
of me.
anyone. We just want to take...
You're a jack off.
Sir, I'm just trying to...
to.
Sir, I'm just trying to peacefully record. We're in the parking lot.
You can record staff, but when you're on federal property,
Public property.
I was confirming with public affairs. They
Public property.
Public property, yes, you can film, but you cannot film our veterans. It's their private. It's our.
So, man, let me just clarify. So I'm not here to record anyone getting service. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. That's not my intentions. I do apologize if that happens. But if they inject themselves into my footage,
Yeah,
I can't control
I
that.
guess I wasn't here to see how he
So,
got involved into the filming.
The other gentleman who was recording, he was just trying to go into the elevator to check upstairs in the public area. The security guard kind of started getting in his way and pushing him a little bit from what it looked like. I kind of came in halfway through. And then that guy, he just started getting involved and started yapping away. We weren't even recording him until he started saying stuff.
Even if it's a personal cell phone, you have to give it up.
in a public space. We are considered a public space. We just can't have.
It's a beautiful thing, guys,
You don't
education.
have to be sarcastic about it. I'm just educating them.
We appreciate it. We
They
appreciate
have
it.
not been aware.
Got it. We
So
appreciate
I'm
it.
just letting them know that they can film in public property. This is considered public space. We can't film our veterans.
Well, we can. We're not trying to, but we can.
Nobody here has given you permission to
Sir,
film that.
sir, again, I don't want to be rude or disrespecting because, you're a veteran and everything. I just want to start by saying thank you for your service.
Are you a veteran?
Hold on. Thank you for your service. Let me say what I'm saying. Thank you for your service.
I'm a veteran. Does that give me permission to film here?
Sir, you don't need permission to work on your First Amendment. And you see how you were recording us, sir? No, nothing bad. I'm just saying you were exercising the same rights that we were doing. You weren't breaking the law, were you?
My rights are a little bit different than
You weren't breaking the law. How are your rights different? No, educate me. I'm willing to learn.
Yes, I am.
I'm willing to learn. Educate me.
When you're on the clock, you don't have the same rights that we have.
Educate me. Tell me how your rights vary from mine.
We can. That's not in the Constitution, ma'am. We're not trying to, but we can. We're not trying to. Let them know we're not trying to, but we can.
Let them know that they can't film veterans, but they said we can.
We're not trying to, but we can.
They can film veterans.
Like if they get in our background, we can't prevent that. Or if they have a conversation with us.
We're not intentionally going to go up and film a veteran, but if they come to us conversating, then they will.
Exactly.
That's just common sense, you know? You walk up to
If a veteran comes up and starts having conversation and we ignore him, that's kind of rude. Wouldn't you think that'd be rude for us not to engage back? That's disrespectful. So to clarify, you acknowledging that we are allowed to record. We can record veterans. We're going to try not to. And again, we're not trying to get them, but if they engage in conversation with us, it would be rude for us not to say something back. Don't you? Like if you were speaking to us and we just ignored you, wouldn't that be kind of rude?
Yeah, I think they just,
And I get it. I'm not trying to be mean. I get it. They're a little older. They
don't like to be filmed.
Well, no, just to put this out there, no veteran was riled up until the security guards started causing a big scene.
If they would have been peaceful, they probably,
And we will review that and follow up with our
Well,
security
I
staff
hope
after.
you do more than just review. Maybe do some training,
Well, we
provide
need-
some
we need-
supplemental.
we need-
some de-escalation training to start off.
Debrief.
Got a looky-loo up there, guys. See, we got some looky-loos right up there. They dipped out as soon as they saw me pointing at them.
All right, guys. So pretty much they've been educated. However, the VA police are still on their way. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to do a quick victory lap. Go to the second floor, third floor, and then back down to the lobby. While I'm doing this and while we're waiting for the VA police, make sure to pound that like button. Make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to share this video. And definitely go check out my new merch store. And if you really like what you see and want to help show support and keep me on the road, you can also check out my donation links in the description. It's not necessary, but I'll definitely put it to good use. And remember, go check out Angry Vet Audits as well as Norcal Copwatch. Links are also in the description, and tell them Anthonyx sent you.
4109V. Hello. I didn't call you guys.
Oh no, you doing okay?
Yeah. Do you have a business card by any chance?
I do.
Appreciate you. I tried to get them just so you know. I mean, I don't
Is there anything
answer
I can do to
questions.
help you?
No, the only thing I wish the supervisor here was actually very helpful.
Yeah.
I just wish they wouldn't have wasted resources to have you come over here, especially when they're closing at 4:30.
Yeah, I'm just here to help us out.
The main thing is, as long as they're educated that, hey, we're allowed to record in the public areas.
Public areas, you're perfect.
Even to veterans, we're not here to record the vets. Much respect to anyone who fought for our country. I don't know if you served or not. Hey, I appreciate your service.
I was in the Navy from 1995 to 99.
Oh, wow, appreciate
USS
it.
Los Angeles.
Appreciate your service, my man.
Thank you. Are you in the military also?
No, but I mean, like I said, I usually don't answer questions, but because you're cordial,
Sure.
The main thing is, just if you could educate the staff and let them know, we can definitely record. If we're not going to restricted areas,
Right.
we're not going anywhere. We're not allowed to be in the public. When we first came in, and it wasn't me personally, but one of the other guys who was recording, one of the security guards got a little aggressive, tried to impede his movement, kind of, bumping into him. And that's not a way to act. And he kind of exacerbated, he kind of threw like kindling into the fire. And because of that, then people started getting angry.
Sure.
And then, our blood starts boiling, their blood starts boiling, and it kind of escalates more than necessary.
Yeah,
So,
there's basic privacy laws. They would not like people to film, like people
Yeah.
in mental health treatment.
yeah. But we're not going to go into private areas. We're just in
Specifically,
like in the lobby,
HIV
though.
and drug treatment.
Yeah,
Other
but
than that,
in the
other
lobby,
areas
though,
are
I mean,
good.
what can we, I hope they're not treating people in the lobby.
No, not in the lobby, not usually, but I forgot what the Privacy Act is, but there's a specific
No
one that says
expectation of
we're not supposed
privacy
to do
in
anything
public.
about,
In public.
those specific ones,
Yeah.
AIDS, and that's an old law
Yeah.
because now AIDS is a big deal.
Yeah, so like if they had public information out, that shouldn't be where we can see it.
Well,
The
no, of
onus
course.
falls on them, of course,
But let's just say you wanted to get mental health treatment.
Yeah.
Even in a public area, you wouldn't want people to know that you might have come here for public
Yeah.
mental health treatment, right?
But the thing is,
It's just a stigma.
and humor me.
Sure.
Let's say I recorded someone coming out of the door
Uh-huh.
versus inside the door. It's still the same footage.
It's still a public area.
I'm just saying, but there's no difference in me recording them out here
Right.
than in there.
You are 100% authorized, but just as a private citizen,
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I want someone knowing that I went to a hospital for maybe some
Yeah.
treatment.
And we tried to explain to the supervisors in there, we weren't here to record the veterans getting, services.
Sure.
However, if they, injected themselves into our conversation or started saying stuff, our hands are tied. You know, we can't control that. We were trying our best to keep them off out of respect, but we're definitely allowed to record them. It's kind of like we're not going to go record children, but if there's a kid running in the background, we're not breaking a law.
No.
You know,
Public areas. I'm
yeah.
a public official.
Can you imagine if you went to Disneyland or the boardwalk and you're trying to do a selfie and you had to get permission from the 50 people behind you? It'd be like North Korea.
Yeah.
You know.
If you guys want a tour, like we have a public affairs office, they can probably get you a tour whenever you want.
Yeah.
But that's up to the public affairs thing. That's not a thing I do.
Well, you've been very helpful. I appreciate it. So my main thing is you're going to inform them and let them know, hey, like in case, you know, because when we come back and do a follow-up, say in a month, 2 months, that, hey, we're allowed to be here. And hopefully next time, and especially the security, if they're going to be the first point of contact in the front office or down, you know, through the screening, they need to be a little more cordial, respectful.
They need to be educated on this.
Yeah, it's serious. It's very serious because just as easily, you know, when they start, if this guy wasn't such a nice guy, and this guy right here, when they impeded their movement, we could have defended ourselves. You know, and we don't want that.
They don't want to get hit. You guys don't want to get hit.
No, we definitely don't. We don't want that.
Unfortunately, I was bumped into twice.
And him being such a nice guy, you know, him being such a nice guy, he kind of, you know, let it slide. But you know, just as easily, if you would have been in a bad mood or something happened, it would have been bad.
Yeah.
So are you actual like police, or do you?
I'm Veterans Affairs Police, so we're federal police.
Oh, so you're federal police.
Yes.
So you have the right to arrest somebody for a crime.
Federal police, yeah, like I'm
like a federal crime.
So for assault on this property, can you arrest somebody for that?
If it was like active, something I saw on scene, yes. Otherwise,
What
we
if we
refer
have
to the
evidence
DA.
of it?
Like we showed you.
If you showed me evidence, we can push towards the DA.
You happen to have the badge number?
Right here.
But right here.
1775, I think.
1875.
Yep.
Last name?
Drewsdale. I gave him my card if
Yeah,
you
I'm
want.
trying to get it.
I'll take the card too.
Yeah.
I'm not really with them.
So this man was assaulted.
Okay.
I don't know if he wants to press charges or not, but if he wants to.
Yo, it's pretty serious, you know, like if I were to come up and just bump into you or start assaulting you, it looked pretty bad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if we just walked into their place of work, a business, and we started bumping into people, started attacking them? We'd probably be tackled, we'd be shackled up, taken away, our freedoms would be gone. So, you know, what's any different with them doing it to us?
Oh, I don't think anybody should get it. Like, honestly, I work in a hospital. Like,
Yeah.
I'm Veterans Affairs Police.
Exactly.
I don't want anyone to get into it. Never. Like, it's always a bad thing for everybody.
So,
Like I said,
where's your office located? Just
Office? Yes. 381 Brandon Avenue. It's Palo Alto.
Palo Alto.
That's my cover.
Is she an officer?
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Ray.
Okay.
Jack 1426.
Perfect. Sneaky.
Well, no, I'm playing close. You wear a jacket.
Do you have a card by any chance?
Yeah.
Lieutenant, so is that higher than him?
Yes.
Oh,
Perfect. Appreciate you. Are you a veteran yourself, or?
Yes, I am.
I appreciate your service.
Go in.
Let me do this. I don't know if you shake, but I'll do this. Appreciate your service. And again, just for you, just to make sure it's clear.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have to break away.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
No crimes are being committed here.
On our end.
At least by us.
So just like as we were explaining to the sergeant or supervisor, and I know you're in a hurry, I'll just make it quick. When you're going to have the point of contacts that are right in the front at the front lobby, the security, those are the people that, in my humble opinion, they need a little more de-escalation training. They need to learn how to approach people.
Okay.
Not get physical, not get verbal, just be peaceful. All right, take care.
Thanks, guys.
Drive safe.
Is there more facilities?
All right, guys, so there's a veteran there. He's just been chilling on the little bench. It's hard to see. I was just being nice, just keeping him off camera. He's waiting for a ride. He said he's an Army veteran, an elder guy. I asked him if he was hungry. He said, yeah, he got really excited, guys. So I'm going to go get this Army veteran who served our country Chick-fil-A, get him a chicken sandwich, some fries or something, or whatever you call them, potato wedges, whatever they got. And he said a Dr. Pepper. Got to take care of our vets, guys. Got to show support. You know, they need more support than we give them, guys. All right, guys, getting some iced teas and Dr. Peppers for myself, Angry Vet Audits, Norcal Copwatch, and a veteran over there who said he was pretty hungry, getting him a chicken sandwich, some waffle chip fries, and a beverage. Just waiting for the meal to come out, and we'll be on our way. Well, guys, I got him his Chick-fil-A. Unfortunately, his ride is delayed even longer, so Norcal Copwatch is going to give him a ride. That being said, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely make sure to go check out Norcal Copwatch and Angry Vet Audits. Definitely go check out my new merch store. And if you want to help keep me on the road, donation links in the description.
Last but not least, no bootlicking. San Jose, California, VA. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.